explain how, as we go, how we do it. All the answers will, the questions, etc., I'll be reading out, and they will come up on the screen. Those people who are watching from this at home can play along as well, but they don't answer if you're not in the Zoom room on the apps, because it will be about a minute behind. So we'll go to round 1, and in this round, all of you, if you get a correct answer, it will be 4 points per correct answer. And if you're the fastest person to answer the question, you'll also get 1 person. Gary has entered an answer without even seeing a question.
Well done, Gary.
This is why Gary doesn't do very well. So
Gary's in for the win.
So I will go to question 1 straight away, and I'll do this slow pace until you will get used to it. So it's going to be on the screen now. So what thoroughfare? It's a multiple choice question. What thoroughfare in London's West End is well known for hi-fi and domestic appliance retail outlets? Is it A, Bond Street, B, Denmark Street, C, Tottenham Court Road, or D, Westbourne Grove? So you're looking for A, B, C, or D. Brendan has just submitted an answer. If you do put an incorrect answer in, unfortunately it gets locked in.
I know what it is as well.
A few of you did put the wrong letter down. So Gary, you've done the wrong letter, and so's Peter, I'm afraid. But what I have to do to lock that in is start the timer. So it's like going on a certain app, and you accidentally, on like Grindr, and you accidentally sting someone that you don't want to. So I'm going to be a little careful. The answer for that was actually Tottenham Court Road. So you should have put C on your phones when you answered it. So 3 correct answers were there. But who was the fastest there? Let's find out. Oh no. It's now telling me the answer. Who was the fastest? Mano. Well done, Mano.
Oh, here we go again.
Why do I get the honky tonk music?
It suits you. You look like a lumberjack.
He's a lumberjack and he's okay.
So, all we got to do is make sure you don't press a letter until you see the question. It can be a bit, and that sound in the background is emails whizzing through. I will close that down in a second. So question 2, I will put it on the screen as I say it. This one is not a multiple choice, it's just a letter of the answer, the first letter of the answer. So the question is, what colour is Henry in Thomas the Tank Engine? So obviously we're looking for a colour, so you put the first letter of that colour. And I will press a start timer. I don't know who Fatty Pants is, but they have arrived.
Did you have a Thomas the Tank earlier, Jamie?
Okay.
Sorry, Amy, what was that?
Did you have a good Thomas the Tank earlier?
Did I only do Thomas the Tank Engine?
No, did you give yourself a Thomas the Tanker?
It's wasted on him, Amy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
No,
I'm sure it was very, very funny.
Which is wasted on Jamie.
So I can see someone's playing at home who's not on there, so I will try and go a little slower for you not to be so far behind lagging. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 answers in. Only 3 of you were correct. The answer we were looking for was green. It is green. Only one of you would be the fastest. If I said that, I don't know. I'm blonde underneath all this hat. The fastest correct answer, bonus point, goes to Amy, who gets a royal fanfare this week.
Ooh.
I put in green. Did you say there was 1 correct answer?
Mano, I put in green too.
There was 3.
I did say there was 3 correct answers, but the one.
I thought you said there was 1 correct answer. Okay.
And I thought I was the deaf one, but there we go.
You're the deaf one, Mano's the needy one.
I'll give you an easy one now.
Well,
Question
Amy deserved to go
3.
and get that one quickly.
Only one of you is going to get this. Actually, no, a couple of you, I think, will get this one right. I wouldn't, personally. I'm going to put it on the screen. What is allspice alternatively known as? I'll start the timer now for you to put your answers in. So what is allspice alternatively known as?
10, 5,
I did the wrong one.
Okay, so I'm afraid in that question, everyone, most people put an answer in, but unfortunately none of them were correct. The answer actually is, surprisingly, pimento.
Okay, that was double wrong.
No idea.
So no one got a bonus point there. So let's move on to the next question. I'm going to send a picture, I think, to your phones. Now, I do know that some of you have said that sport is not your favourite subject, but unfortunately this is a sports question. I want you to name the Swiss footballer. Put any letter if you don't know, really. I'll start the timer.
5,
I can see your answers coming in. High scoring question this is going to be. So, I have 4 answers received, but unfortunately none of them were correct. The answer we were looking for, and I shall pronounce this as well as I can, the answer was Xheridon Shaqiri. It's probably not how you say it, so if you are a football fan watching this, I won't apologise, but if you'd like to tell me how to say it, it'd be great. So let's move on to question 5.
Jamie, can I just ask a question?
Yes, hi Peter.
Well, when you did the last one, the picture came up, but no letters came up.
Oh, I think you just click the picture, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, do you? Oh,
You
right.
Yeah,
to
sorry,
click
Peter.
the-
You
type
click
the
on the
letter.
picture and then the letters come up then.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Brendan.
You'll be an old hat at this, Peter, by the time we're done. You'll be teaching people how to do it. I've never done it, and I had to teach everyone the first time out. Now, this is a question, Gary, I'm sure you're going to get this one right. I don't know why I've just said that, but I got a feeling I've got a memory coming through. It's a multiple choice question. Which of the following is the most commonly sexually transmitted infection in the UK? Is it A, genital warts, B, chlamydia, C, herpes, D, hepatitis B, or E, gonorrhea? I'll start the timer to lock those questions in.
Oh, is it
I don't
Gary?
know why you associate that with Gary.
Only because
very
I've worked in
surprised.
sexual health for 16 years.
Yeah, that's what I wasn't saying you have an STD. I was saying I remember you have something in a job.
That's
interview.
16 years, he had something.
So the question was, which one Jamie hasn't had?
I haven't had any of them actually. So
Tell you what, Amy's on form tonight.
I went to Gran Canaria once. I never got an STD there. I was most mortified. So 6 answers were received, and all 6 were correct. The answer that you all had was chlamydia, which accounts for almost half of all the new STI diagnoses each year. Let's find out who got chlamydia the fastest. And that was Gary. Congratulations.
I don't mind passing it around.
So we've all heard. So let's give you a multiple choice question now. So question 6. In the Western world, what name is given to the generation of people born between the end of the Second World War and 1964? Was it A, the Greatest Generation, B, the Silent Generation, C, Baby Boomers, or D, Millennials? I'll start the timer.
10, 5,
So the time has gone, but all answers have been received from everyone. And there's 6 correct answers. And the answer you should have given me was C, Baby Boomers. And the person who's got that the fastest is someone not in the Zoom room, surprisingly. And they are...
Martin.
Is that you?
Yeah.
It shouldn't be farty pants, not fatty pants. All right, so it's Martin, who's not in. Oh, he is sort of in Zoom. There we go. Fatty pants.
I should have been 5 pence.
Oh,
Correct.
are you not working tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh,
Burning
trying to beat
the
Wendy before you go to bed.
We're
Okay.
just running a bit late, aren't we?
Right. Let's move on to the next question. Oh, no, we won't do multiple. We'll do a letters game. So I'm going to display the question on the screen. All you've got to do when the letters come up is put the first letter of your answer. So it's question 7. High life is a music genre which originated in which African country? We start the timer.
10, 5,
Okay, so only 2 people gave me correct answers there. I'm hoping it's because it was the country they were thinking of, because sometimes people put a letter in and it wasn't for what they were looking for. But the answer actually is Ghana. Who got Ghana in the fastest time? And that was Martin Fatty Pants. He actually got it on dead on 1 second.
Good guess.
No, he didn't. I lie. It's only the runners-up that tell me what speed they got it in. Gary got it in 8.16 seconds. It won't tell me how fast the first person is, but never mind. So, question 8. Again, you'll put the letter of the first answer, the letter of the answer you want to put in. So, I'll put it on the screen. Western video is an anagram of which funk and soul musician. So that's Western video is an anagram of which funk and soul musician. I've said it twice slowly to give you a little bit more time before I press the timer. Almost couldn't see that there. 1 second. There we go. Did I give you a clue? I don't know.
5,
Not yet. He's not in the anagram.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I did actually give you a clue there deliberately. I don't know if anyone picked up on it. No, only one of you answered correctly, so I don't know if that was a clue. I said I couldn't see something. And the answer I was looking for was Stevie Wonder. See, I'm sneaky like that. And who got that correct? Well, the one person who got it correct and also gets a bonus point for the fastest is Pinner. The computer does know your musical tastes just by looking at your phone. You look like a heavy metal rock star, Peter. You look like you like a bit of heavy metal, so you rock out.
That was a sheer guess.
Well, you did well for guessing. Well done. So, let's go to question 9. Let me send you the letters to your handsets and put that on the screen because it's a long one. When Donald Trump boarded Air Force One for the last time following his final speech as US President, which iconic gay anthem from the 70s was blasting out over the speakers? See, look, we're up to date with our questions.
10,
I can't hear now.
I was waiting to say, wasn't it?
But I'm coming out with them in a good
I'm so interested to know why some of you put the same other letter. There we go. So the answer I was looking for was YMCA, or the British people. So you should put a Y down. Now a lot of you put I's. Why did you put I?
It's
I'm
raining
coming
men.
out.
In the Navy.
It's raining men.
Oh, okay. And Gary, you're going to do radio. So, 2 of you got it correct. Who got it the fastest? Who would be the gayest person here? And it is Brendan.
That would be correct.
He's got his bunny rabbit slippers on and his feather boa around his waist. He's okay. So, Let's go to question 10. I'll give you a picture round here. This may make or break you all, I don't know. Let me show you the picture. But I'm going to give you a choice, a multiple choice with the picture. Because I'm just nice like that. So, me put the picture on the screen and let me put the question on the screen as well. What is this family's surname in the civilian world? Is it A. Mode, B. Hunter, C. Parr, or D. Nelson? So, let me start the timer. If you don't know, have a guess. I got no idea. Oh no, it tells me on the screen, didn't it? I realised. Okay, so everyone has sent an answer through, which is great. 3 of you were correct. So let me find out what the answer is. It's C, Parr. It's the Incredibles, isn't it? Who got that the fastest? It was Amy. Well done, Amy.
Oh, and there's a guess too.
So halfway through the first round, so let's have a look where the scores are at the moment. If we put them on the screen, here we go. Any second, here we go. So in first place at the moment with 26 points is Amy. Second place, Brendan with 21. Fatty Pants, which is Martin's third with 18. Mano's fourth with 17. Joint with Gary. And then Peter, Sally, you're sixth place with 13. But as we know, all of this changes all the way through. So let me take that off the screen and go to question 11. Let's give you a sequence. So in a sequence round, you have to put the rearrange some letters. I'll put the question on, then explain. It might be easier. Why is it? Oh, show list. There we go. So I want you to rearrange these letters to spell out the first name of the West Indies cricketer Lara. So you basically put them in order. So if you think it's spelt one way, you put the numbers in the right order. Hopefully that makes sense.
It's spelled brain.
There's a word there, so put that in order if you want. I'll start the timer. It is not an easy one.
It is if you get it wrong. If you do it too
Well,
quick.
his school was approved.
Mano didn't do too well. I'll be interested to see what he put there. Oh, nor did you, Fatty Pants. So the correct answer is Brian. So you should have put the order 3, 4, 2, 1, 5. So Mano, you spell. I'm trying to work it out.
Move on, Jamie, please. Move on.
You did so well last week. Right, so I had 4 correct answers. Who got that the fastest? It's Amy. Well done, Amy.
I'm dyslexic as well, so.
No, it's
Okay. Other disabilities are available. I have most of them. Here we go. Question 12. Let's get the question on the screen. And it is this. Who voices the character of Quagmire in the TV show Family Guy? Never seen it, so I have no idea. But here we go. Start the timer.
Yes. Yes. I don't know.
Can't think of his actual name now, but he does lots of the voices.
Seth. Yeah, Seth Grogan.
Looking at this range of letters to have arrived, I feel like I'm playing Countdown, which we're obviously not. But the answer we're looking for is Seth MacFarlane. Only 3 of you got that correct, but who got it the fastest? It's Gary.
Hey!
Well done.
He gets special lift music for his name. There we go.
I
There
thought
we
you was
go.
going to say needs then.
Obviously, he's going up, not going down. Question 13. My favourite chemical in the world. This is going to be a true or false question, which is basically a multiple choice. You get a chance A or B. But, according to WD40.com, the number 40 in the brand name WD-40 comes from the fact it took 40 attempts to get this formula worked out. Is this A,
The
true
wrong one.
or B, false? So A or B, that's fine. Let me start the timer.
10,
Gary, this isn't Vaseline or KY.
No,
It's
I've
actually
hit the
one of my
wrong
bingo
one. I've
cards.
gone for what the answer was, not A or B.
Gary's still looking for the answer for that one, Mano.
But
Give Mano a chance.
only one of you got this correct.
That's true.
The answer we were looking for is true. So who got that correct and in the fastest time possible? Because anyone got it right? Peter. Well done, Peter. So every time you're the fastest in this game, you get bonus points, which is great. So let's go to question 14. I'm going to give you a picture. Actually, I know this one.
Yeah, it's written in front of you.
Let me show you this on your phones. I want to know who this person is. Let me start the timer.
10,
Who the fuck is that?
5,
Another swear words are available.
Who's that actor? He was in
I've got no idea.
Only one of you got this correct.
Yeah, I couldn't think of his name,
People.
which doesn't help.
Did he go to St. Barbara's, Jamie?
Is in Kingdom Bazaar. What? What did you say, Amy?
I said, did he
That's
go to St.
unusual
Barbara's
question.
you? Because he's got a similar haircut.
I thought you said is it Isambard Kingdom Brunel, and I was like, no.
No, it's not about Kingdom Brunel.
I have no idea what he looks like, but in a building near my old house. The answer, Amy, I know you're desperate to know, is Jude Law.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And only one person got it correct, so they get the extra bonus point. Who was that?
I think it might be a big Mano.
I want all their points too.
It's amazing. The software knows what shirt you're wearing, Manu. You know. He's been clopping around in my cowboy boots all afternoon. Let's move on to question 15. If you're music lovers, you may know this. If you're not, you may not. Let me put it on the screen. Usher's Confessions Part 2 hit the charts in the summer of what year? So you just have to guess the year, I suppose. Start the timer.
10, 5,
the 18.
Okay.
No one got that right.
There were no correct answers there. Especially those that put it closer to when Jesus was born. By putting two numbers rather than four, Mano. So let me tell you what the answer was. It was 2004.
Oh, that's yeah.
That was 2 out.
Incidentally, the first year of Reading Pride. So, no bonus points in that round. Let's move on to question 16. Okay, make it easy. Let me swap this to a multiple choice. Here we go. I should put it on the screen as well as I read it. Which fruit goes into the clear, colourless German fruit brandy known as Kush? Is it A, raspberry, B, grape, C, cherry, or D, plum? Let me start the timer.
10, 5,
Oh, everyone's answered. 5 of those answers were correct. And the answer is, it's like being on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Cherry. One of you didn't get cherry right. They lost their cherry. It was Amy. You didn't get that one right. Did you not know that one, Amy?
No, I've
right.
never heard of that drink.
Oh, I think you've got to be a hardcore drinker to know. Which I'm surprised you didn't get it, Amy.
I'm surprised you haven't lost your cherry.
Yeah,
I'm
the
not.
thinking I went down was colourless, so therefore what's got the least colour?
Oh, okay. There was logic there, though, so logic helps out.
What
Who got that?
did you go for? The red grape?
Got sunglasses on. So who got that the fastest? It was Paddy Pants. Who's knocking back a glass of Kirsch right now? By the looks of it. So well done, Martin. Let's go on to question 17. This one, I expect right answers everywhere, actually. Oh, by the way, I did pick the easy quiz pack this week.
Yeah.
What?
Says a lot about us here in Reading, doesn't it? So I'm going to show this on the screen as I read it. Complete the title of the Shakespeare play, Much Ado About What? Let me start the timer.
10,
Gary, you were very quick there.
So that was quite an easy question because you all got an answer in, but did you all get it right? Amazingly, 6 correct answer. The answer is nothing. The fastest correct answer point goes to someone who loves theatre and musicals, and it is Mano.
So, Jamie, would we have got points if we had put nothing down?
He took me for a birthday once to go and see Kinky Boots.
Kinky Boots.
And then turned round before he fell asleep and said, "Why does everybody keep singing?" I'm like, "It's a musical. That's what happens at a musical."
I said there was just too much singing.
He went for the boots. So well done for that one, Mano. Question 18 is going to be a sequence. So a bit like Fastest Fingers on Billionaire, you have to put them in the right order. And what I want you to do is put these celebrity deaths in chronological order. I'll give you a bit of a pause, and then I will start the timer.
10, 5,
I went out on.
I don't know. Winston Churchill was a celebrity.
Depends where you may have been. He was in the White House for a little while. So
Wasn't in the jungle, man.
It was the bulldog on the advert.
oh
Oh,
no. So none of you got that correct. The answer that we were looking for is Winston Churchill in 1965, Brian Jones of the Rolling Stones in 1969, Sid Vicious of the Sex Pistols in
I got those two.
1979, Eric Morecambe in 1984, Bob Paisley, the former Liverpool manager,
on those two, man.
in 1996, and the wonderful Victoria Wood in 2016. So no points in that question. Let's move on to question 19. Give me a picture round. High scoring, I have a feeling. Let me show you the picture while I have a swig of homemade Chardonnay. Might explain my chest pains. Right, this is the surname, so I only want the surname of the letter for the answer to this one. So, known for his dramatic use of lighting and depictions of violent events, what is the surname of the Italian Baroque artist whose work included this painting called David with the Head of Goliath? So remember, we're looking for the surname, and I can see some correct answers coming through now. So I will start the timer.
10, 5,
Okay, so all answers are now locked in. Only one of you was correct, unfortunately. The answer we were looking for was Caravaggio. It was Michelangelo Caravaggio. Easy for me to say, I know. So one person gets points, and one person also gets a bonus point, and they are Peter.
Well done.
Easy when you know how.
He's the cultured one.
No.
So
You don't know us well enough yet, Peter. You are.
oh, David's waiting to come in the room. I better admit him. So the last question of the first round is this. I'll let David settle in. Yeah, his camera's off, but he is there. I can see him. Hello, David. Nice to see you. Question 20. Let me put this on the screen for you. Which word can precede the dust, the bullet, and the hand that feeds you in 3 separate sayings? Let me start the timer.
10, 5,
No idea.
So the answer, well, no, there were 5 of you had correct answers. The answer was actually bite. So let's find out who got that in the fastest time, and that was Amy. Amy.
Hey!
Only because she likes to bite. Rawr.
Oh, you kinky bitch.
Let me end round 1. Let me show the scoreboard. David, I know you joined. If you want to play along on the app, the pin is 2432. So let me show you the scores on the board, Miss Ford. In first place is Amy with 44. In second place with 41 is Brendan. In third place, Gary with 38. In joint fourth is Peter and Mano with 35. And in sixth place with 31 points is Fatty Pants. But we know that's all going to change. In round 2, for each correct answer, you will get 6 points.
Jamie, can I just say something? In the words of Donald Trump, could we stop the count now?
No, carry on.
I let them answer for me because they have A1 hearing. I just have an A1 CD from the 90s. That's all I have. But, here we go. Let's start round 2. Oh, there we go. That wasn't Grinder coming through. That was the rounds changing. So, we'll start with a multiple choice question. Let me take the scoreboard off of the screen and place the questions on the screen as I say this. So it's multiple choice. The film Dunkirk was set during which war? Was it A, World War One, B, World War Two, C, American Civil War, or D, the Vietnam War? I'm starting the timer.
10,
No, it's definitely Dunkirk is France. Dunkirk is France.
We should have a no conferring rule.
No, that's all right. They give us the answer.
Sophie is joining as well. Let me
Did they really, though?
just Sophie. So,
That would only count if the answers we gave were right, Amy.
say that again,
Sophie.
Brendan. What did you say?
I said that would only count if the answers we were giving each other were right.
But you two should be getting the same answers. And after you're not.
We're not cheating.
They're clearly not conferring.
At least when I put you on mute and go, oh no, it's this, he does it. He doesn't, because he gets it wrong all the time. For Soph that's just joined, if you want to jump in, the code is 2432. I'll let you know when you pop up onto the screen. So, I had 5 correct answers during that question. The answer we were looking for was B, World War II. Only Soph and Dave are in. Hello, Soph and Dave. I've seen you pop up in the questions thing, the device list. So who got that the fastest? Let's find out. Amy, well done.
Well done. Top of the board.
Hi, Soph.
Hi, Soph.
Hey,
So,
so
Amy's conferring with herself.
Amy's in the lead.
ooh.
We don't know how.
There was a train question. She got
Actually,
it
no,
right.
Amy, in the league board, you are pretty high up on it, though, so far, so it's quite fine. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to give you a multiple choice question now for question 2.
He's so good.
I'm all heart. Well, that could be on its way out, but who knows? So, let me put the question on the board. And it is this. In which US state would you find the Garden of God's Park Is it A, South Dakota, B, Hawaii, C, Colorado, or D, Florida? I'm starting the timer.
10,
Let me pour some more homemade Chardonnay. This is beautiful.
5,
Oh, also now pouring down my leather tracksuit bottoms. There we go. So, 8 answers submitted. Only 1 correct. I have no idea how they know this. The answer we were looking for was Colorado. Also the state where South Park, this probably explains it, where South Park is not a film, it's a cartoon, but you know what I mean. The one person who got the bonus point is Mano, who prevents me filming, recording anything on Sky Plus because it's full of South Park episodes. But there we go.
And it should be.
Question 3. We're back to a letters round now. All of you should get this one. I know I saw that and got it straight away. Which e-commerce company was originally called Auction Web between 1995 and 1997? I'll start the timer.
10, 5,
A highest scoring question ever, I think this will be, because I had 8 answers submitted and 8 of them were correct. The answer is eBay. People seem to think I have shares in eBay because there's parcels arriving every day. The fastest correct answer bonus point goes to Gary.
Hey! I'm doing quite well this week.
It can all change, Gary. Don't get too excited.
He thought it was Amazon, though.
He's clicked on the button. Well done. So let me give you a picture and send it to your phone. For you sports fans there, you're going to love this one. It's on its way to you. 1, 2, 3 is there now. Who is this former Premier League footballer and current manager? Let me start the timer.
10,
Oh, here we go. A multitude of letters are coming through.
All wrong.
I'll let you know what I can spell out of them.
Yeah, the challenge is to make a word out of all the
Manager,
letters we sent.
I can make
Yeah.
I can make nothing out of those letters, really. But it would be very high scoring if I was playing Scrabble. So, no correct answers were received, I'm afraid. The answer we were looking for was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Oh, yes.
It was on the tip of my tongue. Sure, it was yours.
I'm sure he was at some point.
Enough consonants, I've cut my tongue open. Here is, well, there's no one to give you the fastest bonus point there. Fastest person to get nothing. Let's move on to question 5. Okay, it's going to be a question with just usually the first letter of the correct answer. Let me show you on the screen. What name for a cloud of gas and dust in space is also Karen Gillan's character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Oh. Let me start the timer. Some of you are Marvel fans.
10,
Actually, no, one of you so far is a Marvel fan.
It's obviously Sophie.
Yeah, but I don't know the characters' names, so.
I didn't know Karen was in that, actually, to be fair. But there we go. She's from Doctor Who, Karen, isn't it?
Yeah.
Blimey, she's done well then. The correct answer is Nebula. She obviously borrowed the cat suit from my wardrobe. So the one person who got it right will also get the bonus point for being correct, and that is Dave. Well done, Dave.
She shaped a head for it.
If you had a camera on, Dave, we'd have seen you calypso there. With a bunch of fruit on your head. Here we go. Well done to that. Question 6. Let's give you a multiple choice one. I might mispronounce the question. I'm going to pre-warn you. What colour is the middle of the Pokemon Staryu? Is it A, orange, B, brown, C, red, or D, yellow? Thankfully, you can pick one of the four, and I'll start the
These
timer.
questions are made for me.
So, David, you have to be the fastest one on this one. Otherwise, you lose all your points.
I know.
Okay, so 8 answers received. 6 of them were correct. The answer is red. But did the Pokemon fan get it in the fastest correct answer? I can hear you asking. Let's find out who got that bonus point. It was Patty Pants.
Do it.
He's such a major fan.
I've
Who's
got it right though.
Fatty Pants is also wearing red pants.
Yes, time of the month.
It wasn't the route I was actually going down, but every penny counts. Here we go. Question 7 is again first letter of the answer. Which American actor narrates the 1996 film Matilda? Let me start the timer.
10, 5,
Okay, 8 answers were received, and the answer I was looking for, and only one of you got this correct, is Danny DeVito. I have a feeling they were aiming for Danny DeVito. But who was that? Who got the bonus point? It was
Martin.
Gary.
Oh, Gary, well done.
Hey!
Who got that answer correct in 3 hours and 27 minutes. His Alexa was very slow. Let's go to question 8. For all of you bingo fans, which of course Mano is the biggest bingo fan I know, you may get this correct. You may not. In bingo calling slang, which number is a Brighton line? Start the timer.
5,
He's still bitter about that night, Mano.
Yes, he is.
He made us play, we both whooped them.
and he got
Only 6 answers were received. Only 3 of those were correct. And the answer was, if you do the sound effect after, you don't get a bonus point. The answer is 59.
Choo-choo!
Well done. Who got that in the fastest time? It was Bunny Pants. Well done. Okay, here's one you may get. I'm going to show you the picture since your phones. I want to know, who is this radio DJ and TV presenter?
Oh,
It wasn't actually you, I thought he was saying that. But let's start the timer.
10,
Fucking too quick again, isn't it?
Yeah.
5. We
5,
get it right. Bless you.
Fucking old picture.
So I only received 1 correct answer, and I don't know how they did it. The answer is Lauren Laverne.
Yeah, it is her.
I thought it was Sarah Cox, but
I put S
I did
away and then thought, oh, it's Lauren.
I knew it was Laverne, but I got the first name wrong. But there we go.
it was the eyes. It reminded me of something. I don't know. That's why I read questions, never answer them. So only one person got that. Got the bonus point, and that was Mano.
Yeah, has Mano got a hidden camera behind you, Jamie, so you can actually see the screen?
Say that again.
Has Mano got a hidden camera behind you feeding a link downstairs so he can actually see.
If I did, I'd be pretty shit at it, considering I'm coming second last.
It could be decoy. Could be decoy.
It could well be.
As he can barely use a remote control, the camera will be well beyond him. So, I'm going to give you another sports question because I know you love them. Right. Who recently stood down as head coach of the England's women's football team?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Oh, let's just pick a letter at
Let me
random.
start the time.
Sarah.
Oh.
I reckon Gary will get this one.
No.
5,
All incorrect.
8 answers were received. Only 2 of them were correct. And the answer we're looking for was Phil Neville.
Phil Neville.
Did you know
Who
that?
got that the fastest? And that was Soph.
Well done.
Yay!
She's so into her sport.
Did you know that, or did you just guess it?
I know a football team full of women. Of course, I'm going to be interested in it.
You wait until ladies gymnastics comes up. She's there. Well ahead. So well done, Soph. Let me show you the scores on the board as they are. So, in first place with 69 points is Mano. In second place, Amy with 64. Gary with 60. Brendan with 59. In joint lead with Patty Pants 59. Peter with 53. Soph with 26. And Dave with 8. Well done. So...
20.
We just erase all your points.
Yeah.
So,
Are you
let's
question?
move to question 11. This is going to be a sequence question again. And what I want you to do is, starting with the first, put these Ed Sheeran albums in order of when they were released. He obviously liked maths at school, I think. So let's start the timer.
5,
No idea. Yeah.
Did he really name all these albums after buttons on a calculator?
You know, I know that just doesn't add up, does it?
Can I mute people from here? I can't say. Okay, 8 answers were received. No, sorry, not 8. 6 answers received. 3 were correct. I'm looking at who got it the fastest. I'm like, really? The answers were plus, multiplication, divide. Then number 6, collaboration project. The fastest point goes to... Hello.
Oh.
Secret Ed Sheeran fan.
He listens to York a lot, so a calculator won't be too much different, to be perfectly honest.
Also, Mano likes a bit of ginge.
How do you know, Amy?
Just a guess.
So let's move on to question 12. It's a multiple choice question now. Now I better put it on the screen before I read it because this one may be taxing for some of you. The Jewish festival of Rosh Hashanah begins at what time of day? Is it A, sunrise, B, midday, C, sunset, or D, midnight? We start the timer.
10,
What's the name of the festival, Jamie?
You can read it, Mano.
No, I want Jamie to say it.
Evil. Especially after his homemade Chardonnay.
So every one of you submitted an answer is great. 4 of you submitted correct answers, which was even better. The answer we were looking for was C, sunset. And the person who got that the fastest was Amy. Well done.
More tea, Vicar.
It wouldn't be a vicar in that joke, so your joke fell flat. It'd be rabbi, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Not a rabbit. Or would it be a rampant rabbi?
Rampant rabbi.
I think Amy's going down her own fantasies here. I'm not too sure. But moving swiftly on to question 13. I know the answer to this one. Ha ha ha. Let me put it on the screen. In 1988, the actresses Patricia Routledge, Maggie Smith, Stephanie Cole, Julie Walters, and Thora Hird all starred in what BBC series of monologues written by Alan Bennett? Let me start the timer.
Couldn't find the damn letter.
I know that one too.
5,
Where's the letter? Where's the letter?
Press TV.
On your phone.
On your phones, is there a button that's got Q and V next to each other?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you can have either or for that. So, what was you thinking, Brendan, by putting Q and V?
V.
Queer.
V.
Oh, V. What in the space alien V?
Yeah.
Oh, Mano, what was you thinking for Q and V?
Vagina monologues.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just you weren't meant in the letter V. I thought you meant the film V, Brendan.
No.
Yeah, it's Patricia Routledge just
Yeah.
famous
You know.
for her role with
aliens.
I couldn't see Mrs. Bouquet doing that.
Yeah, it wasn't candlelight suppers, it was moonlight suppers.
Eddie Winkle dinner set.
The correct answer was
Mrs. Bucket.
the correct answer was Talking Heads. Also, it's what I used for auditions when I was an actor. So the fastest correct answer actually goes to Amy. Well done, Amy.
Jamie, can I ask a quick question?
Yeah, sure.
If you press the letter before you said start the clock, does it register or?
Oh, no, if the clock's going and you put your letter in, it's still fine as long as the timer hasn't ended. I'm supposed to start the timer the moment the question's there, but I don't because I'm very nice.
As soon as you know the answer, Peter, answer the question, because if you wait for the timer to start, you won't get the fastest one because other people would have put their questions in. So as soon as you know the answer, you put the question in, irrespective of whether the timer's been pressed. Okay?
Thanks.
Yeah, ignore Jamie.
And then that allow you to become the fastest finger.
Apart from Gary, because Gary's fingers are usually slipping.
Gary knows a lot about.
Amy's ambidextrous with her fingers.
Gary's after chlamydia again.
Is anyone here a fan of bridges?
Jeff Bridges, Bill Bridges.
It depends if you're under them, I suppose. But I'm going to put a picture on your phones now. I'm just going to send it to you now. I'll give you some multiple choices. We'll turn it into a multiple choice at the same time. So I want you to tell me, which London bridge is this? Is it A, Waterloo Bridge, B, Tower Bridge, C, Putney Bridge, or D, Millennium Bridge? Let me start the timer. If you have, some of you put your answers in already, but I'll put the timer on anyway. Here we go.
5,
Now, with all the letters I've submitted here, I can spell the word cack. And that's all I can on this one.
The choice of two, though, isn't it? Basically, it's a choice of two.
There's 4 bridges there, though.
No, I know, but 2 of them were.
Yeah, but 2 of them is
wrong.
obvious.
2 of
It's
them were
not.
blatantly
Really?
wrong, and the other 2 were like, meh.
Oh,
Where's the
okay.
towers?
A bridge is a bridge to me.
The Millennium Bridge is the one that is the walking one, and that's.
That's the one that sways in the breeze.
Oh, I didn't realise. Okay, so 8 answers received.
So you can
All of them were correct. And the answer we're looking for is C, Putney Bridge.
Well done, Peter. You got a thumbs up there, so clearly you got it right. It was a toss-up.
Who got it there the fastest, though? That's the thing. It was Fatty Pants. He knows his bridges.
You had it there, Peter.
Peter's a bit better, isn't he?
Well done. Everyone got a correct answer there. Let's move on to question 15. I think this will just be a normal question. I'm going to put it up before I even say it because there's a lot of words. What word, meaning worked, but not so popular in modern English, also refers to the process of working with metals to create individual parts, assemblies, or large-scale structures in metalworking as well as being a type of iron? Let me take a breath. Oh, that hurt reading all those words out. I'll start the timer.
10, 5,
Okay, so I can't get my H's out. I have had 8 answers in. Unfortunately, none of them were correct. The answer is iron.
Yeah, okay.
So, let's move on to question 16.
Too butch for this crew.
This is a question I think, looking at the state of the government at the moment, you all want to know the answer to, if you haven't looked it up. 2017 is a prime number. Oh no, I'm thinking about prime ministers when you can change prime minister. Ignore what I just said. It worked well. 2017 is a prime number, making it the first prime year since 2011. What is the next prime year? We start the timer.
5,
Yeah. Because it was 6 on there and another 6.
Okay, so
I don't fucking know.
5 of you submitted answers. None of you were correct. The answer was 2027.
Typo.
There's me thinking it was going to be when can you change the government or something, Prime Minister, but obviously not. So let's move to question 17. For your scientists out there, so Dave, you should do quite well. Though you're not a scientist, you are a school teacher. You may get this. How many groups make up the periodic table? Let's start the timer.
5,
Alexa.
No.
He was boiling the kettle. Okay, so I didn't receive any correct answers in that
Thanks,
round.
Alexa.
So the correct answer is 18.
Yeah.
Now let's move swiftly to question 18. Let's give you a sequence question. Let me show you the list. I want you to rearrange these letters to spell out a type of bodily mucus.
Oh.
Here we go. Start the timer.
10,
Sophie. She
I think
started, if you look at her
was on that
screen, it's all over her screen.
6 answers received.
So,
6 correct answers received. The answer I was looking for was phlegm. P-H-L-E.
Jamie, you're going to put your green screen up.
I hope you're isolating with that phlegm. So, who got that in the fastest time? That was Dave!
The bogeyman.
Well, indeed. Okay,
It's not funny.
because he got that in that time, the computer decided it could give you a movie question. Would you want a picture round?
Picture. Let's go for
And what I want you to know is what movie is this scene from?
Huh?
What movie is this scene from?
Oh,
Start the timer.
10,
I think it might have been something else.
You're getting your excuses ready.
Jamie's frozen. Oh, there we go. You're back, Jamie. You were frozen for a second.
It's fine. No, you didn't miss that much. I can hear him.
I wasn't frozen.
Go there again.
Oh, are you back?
I didn't go anywhere.
Oh, no. Yeah, you froze for a little bit.
Yeah, you froze.
Oh, that's because it's cold up here.
Oh.
I'm next to the boiler. Well, you can't see the boiler on here, but
You have a boiler.
just a bunny boiler. So there were no correct answers received. The answer was actually a film all known to us, which was Punch Drunk Love.
Would never have guessed that in a million years.
Sophie, by the way, this is the easy pack he's given us tonight.
Yeah, I don't think I've even seen it. The film.
Available on all social media channels. Maybe. I've never heard of it either.
Available.
Probably on Amazon.
Get it more fun.
There we go. So no bonus points for that one. So let's move to the final question of this round. Question 20. It's a letters round again. And the question I want to know the answer to is, which former British heavyweight boxer's final fight before retirement was a victory by TKO over Vitaly Klitschko in 2003? Perfect pronunciation there. I'm sure you'll agree. Let's start the timer.
Come on, you sporty.
Vital clit shake, was that?
Other letters are available. Okay, so I did receive an answer from everyone. None of them were correct.
What a surprise!
The answer is Lennox Lewis.
Shame on you all, shame.
Let me end that round. We'll bring the scoreboard up to see what are the positions now. Here we go. In first place is Amy with 86 points. In second place, Mano with 83. Fatty Pants is third with 79. Gary fourth with 78. Peter 71 in fifth place. In sixth place is Brendan with 65. In seventh place, Dave with 46. And in eighth place, Soph with 32. Well done, everyone.
Yay.
So we're going to go to what we call the evil round now, the penultimate round. So for every correct answer in this round, you will get 10 points. The fastest person will get an extra 4 points. But if you answer a question and you give me an incorrect answer, you will lose your points in this round. Or you will lose 10 points. So the trick is, if you don't know, don't answer. But if you do know the answer to a question, you have the opportunity of building up your score quite rapidly. Because at the end of the day, you only know what you know. So, I'm going to give you a multiple choice question to make it a little easier for the first one. Now, a bit on the screen. According to NASA, how many men walked on the moon before astronaut Pete Conrad? Is it A, 5, B, 2, C, 0, or D, 4? Let me start the timer. This is a round where the positions change all the way through. In Bullseye, you've got enough time until the board revolves. In this game, enough time for me to pour a glass of wine. So, only one answer received, and it was correct. The answer we're looking for is B, 2. Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin. Which means one person got the 10 points plus a bonus point, and they was Peter. Pushed him swiftly into second place. Now, let's move to question 2. Waiting for the question to appear on your handsets. In physics, what can be said about an object that is not moving? A, there is only one force acting upon it. B, the forces must be balanced. Or C, it is very heavy. Start the timer.
5.
It is very heavy.
A few right answers came through, surprisingly, so you're all very scientific. 5 of you were correct. The answer is B, the forces must be balanced.
May the force be with you.
I was thinking that, and I couldn't get the logic right.
No. It's the farce be with you tonight.
Farce or fart?
No, not fart, because Martin couldn't spell it correctly.
No, it done autocorrect, didn't it? Put me fatty pants, not farty pants.
Under the great descriptions that we may sue. So we had 5 correct answers. I've done the correct answer. Who got it the fastest? It was Amy. Desperately defending her first place at the moment. But anything can change. Question 3. Let's give you a multiple choice question now. Let me wait for the letters to arrive your hands out and show on the screen. Swimming, running, and which other event make up the Olympic triathlon? Let me start the timer.
10, 5,
Okay, so 6 answers received. 6 correct. The answer is cycling. Who got that the fastest? And the fastest correct answer point goes to Amy.
Wow.
Doing her best to defend her position.
Yeah.
Question 4. Let's give you a multiple choice answer now. I'm going to put a list up on the screen. I'll just show it on the screen. There we go. Which of these celebrities is the youngest? Is it A, Kylie Jenner, B, Kendall Jenner, C, Dakota Fanning, or D, Elle Fanning? Start the timer.
Poor Ellie.
5.
Okay. 2 answers received. 2 answers incorrect. The answer would have been Elle or Ellie Fanning. I think someone said I mispronounced it. It was Ellie Fanning. Let's move to question 5. Let me show you a picture. It's a naughty picture.
Ooh.
Well, it's not that naughty, really. Which English singer married this American woman in 2010? Start the timer.
10, 5,
Okay, none of you wanted to hazard a guess at that one. The answer
I
was...
didn't know who that was. That was probably why.
Could have been anyone, to be fair, but the answer was Robbie Williams. The lady was Ada Field.
Was it? Okay.
She looks better there than she does on TV.
I've only ever seen a picture that you put up when she was giving birth, and it was the wrong end.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what her face looked like. Question 6. The capital city of British Columbia is named after which British monarch?
10, 5,
Okay, 3 of you hazard a guess. 2 of you got that correct. The answer I was looking for was Victoria. So, who got the bonus points in that game, or that question? And it was Amy. Well done. So, anything can happen in this round.
Looking very butch there, Mano.
His scoring tells otherwise. Stop that. Okay, let's go to question 7. This is going to be a numbers round, a numbers question now. So you need to put a year. Remember, there were 4 digits in a year.
Unless it's really early.
In which year did Middlesbrough play their last game at Ayresome Park before moving to the Riverside Stadium?
I might as well go to toilet.
Start the timer.
Next question.
Look, Jamie, when it's questions like that, why do you start the timer before reading the question? Just get it over with.
Sorry, darling.
Mano knows.
Maybe Mano's gone. Oh, there he is. Why has he not got the camera on what I'm eating? I can't see. The correct answer we were looking for... Actually, no. First of all, we say I got one answer. It was incorrect. The correct answer should have been 1995. Let's move to question 8. Waiting for your handsets to update with a set of letters. Here we go. What was the name of the oil tanker that spilled 11 million gallons of oil in Prince William Sound, Alaska, in 1989? Start the timer.
10,
Oily spiller.
Gary.
Can't remember.
Okay, so I got one answer through. Was it correct? The answer we were looking for was Exxon Valdez.
Very well done to whoever got that right.
So that person got it correct, but what? Oh, they won't say the fastest any person, but only racing themselves. It was Amy.
Hold on, Amy.
Thanks.
You don't have to remember some rubbish.
I know. I've got a head full of useless information.
Mainly about trains, but now she does shipping tankers as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so question 9. I'm going to send you a picture. Now this is going to be different to what you've had before. In this word search, or just a bunch of letters really, name the UK town hidden in this word. Oh, it's a word search puzzle. So let me start the timer. Give you a few times to look.
10, 5,
Is there a UK town called Rasgazaz?
There's one called
No,
Banks.
that's in
I was
Wales.
just thinking that.
Yeah,
If you look to the bottom right hand corner, you haven't got it on your screen now. In the bottom right hand corner, going backwards,
Oh,
down
for
was the word
sake. Yeah,
Oldham.
Oh yeah.
So no correct answers in
And
that.
Jamie, are you Oldham?
I'm aging in the wrong direction, Amy. So, question 10. Another letters round. Wait for your letters to arrive. There we go. Which American reggae singer, popular in the 60s and 70s, we let Harry into the room, popular in the 60s and 70s, recently passed away aged 80. We start the timer. I almost forgot. 3 of you in for the same letter.
I know. I've realised afterwards. I think I was completely wrong because that person died many years ago.
Yeah.
I was thinking Desmond Decker, but
So a lot of you went for the letter B, which would have been incorrect. We're looking for the letter J for Johnny Nash.
oh well. Good job I didn't guess.
It was a reggae.
I didn't think Johnny Nash was reggae.
Johnny Nash wasn't reggae, was he? It was country.
He definitely wasn't.
That was Johnny Cash.
Oh yeah, you might actually have a point there.
Okay, moving on. Question 11. Let's give you a sequence. I'll put the sequence on the screen now. Starting with the earliest, put these Leonardo DiCaprio films in order of when they were released. We start the timer.
10, 5,
Okay, I got 2 answers received in that round.
And no correct ones.
They weren't the answers I was looking for. The answers I was looking for was This Boy's Life, Romeo and Juliet, Catch Me If You Can, Revolutionary Road, and Django Unchained. And the years there are on the screen in case you wanted to do.
I got every single one right. I just didn't go for it. Damn it.
I thought you were going to say I got every single one right, just not in the right order.
Oh yeah.
No, I got every single one right, but I just didn't go for the question because I didn't want to lose my points.
Yeah.
So the people that aren't in the round are going up the leaderboard. I didn't even notice, but there we go. Let's move to question 12. In the real life animal world, which of these is faster? It's a multiple choice. Which of these is faster? A, the roadrunner, or B, the coyote? Let me start the timer.
10,
It is because they're on the same level.
Beep beep. Beep beep.
Actually, no, I think it's just wrong. So I just take it as I'm trying to catch them and you could actually figure it out.
Okay, let me give you the answer. One of you was correct. The answer is B, the coyote. Coyote's max speed is around 43 miles per hour. The roadrunner can only actually reach 20 miles an hour. The fastest correct answer point goes to...
Guys.
Has Mano got a tinny in his hand?
He's got a can of oil, like a bottle of oil. He's really slick.
He's getting lubricated.
Oh,
Don't
extra.
use all that up, Mano.
Hey, I heard that's how you like it, Mano.
Question 13. Let me wait for that to come up on your screen. It's a multiple choice. What is measured in coulombs? Is it A, electrical power, B, electrical charge, C, energy, or D, frequency? Let me start the timer.
10,
What's the code?
5,
Some people will be reclaiming their positions, some won't be. So 2 answers received, one of them was correct. The answer we're looking for was B, electrical charge.
You know, I need to believe in myself.
Yeah, same.
Who got that in the fastest correct time, but they were the only person, so they get it points anyway. Code hands.
Jamie, what's the code? Because Harry wants it.
Harry wants it. I
2, 4, 3, 2.
want someone else to be in last place other than me.
Yeah.
Minus points.
2, 4, 3, 2.
Okay, let's move on to question 14. Okay, this one everyone should be able to get. It's so easy. Let me send you a picture.
Come on.
Great. Might have given you a clue there, never know. Okay, what product is this character associated with? Start the timer.
10,
Oh, well, they're great.
5,
Fucking wanker. Now he's pressing
product,
buttons for me, getting them
not
wrong.
the character.
I
Great.
expected 9 correct answers there. I only got 5. No, what were you aiming for? Unmute yourself.
Cornflakes.
Similar.
Still close. They just got a lot of sugar on.
It's not made by Virgin Nuns, so you won't have known the answer, I'm sure. Okay. Right. The answer we're looking for was Frosties.
I should get Martin's points.
Brendan, did you get that wrong? What did you think it was?
No, I didn't. He fucking pressed C.
Oh, did you press cornflakes too, Brendan?
I'm not bitter, honestly.
No, I'm Frosties. They're sweet.
Okay. So the fastest correct answer goes to.
But that's just wrong. That's salt and wounds now.
It's not there.
And yet he still had time to press a button on your phone. How does that work? Well done.
My phone is just here. His is there. He just went, oh, look, bing.
Okay, I got a gaming question now for you. I believe it's gaming. I could be wrong.
Are you game?
According to the player ratings in FIFA 21, who is ranked as the best player in the game?
10,
I might have misread that question. Excuse me. And it was sport, not game. But I had 2 answers received. 2 were incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Lionel Messi.
I said Messi, but I thought his first name was Messi.
That's Lionel.
Everything's messy in this game. We should do like.
Well, I knew it was Messi, but I didn't know his name was Lionel.
That's all, Harry. You got minus points.
Welcome. Happy.
Unfortunately, Harry, you had nothing to lose, so it's all fine. And Freddy Pants lost 10 points. Let's move on to question 16. Oh, this is easy for the older than myself generation. David Prowse is known for playing what role in the Star Wars series? Start timer.
5,
I can't do that. I can't breathe. I can even do the breathing. So 5 of you were correct. So the answer was Darth Vader.
That was it. He just had COVID.
Your sound effects would have been better if you ran up and down stairs like you did on Saturday.
Go make some chocolate.
That explains why my lungs are hurting this week. Okay, the fastest correct answer bonus points goes to Amy. She's defending her position like mad. She's only doing it because Dave and what's his name aren't here.
Alan. Yeah.
Alan. Yes. So positions change on the leaderboard. Okay, let's go to question 17. It involves alcohol, so I'm hoping some of you do well at this one. The Arbaiki distillery in northern Scotland claims to produce the world's first climate positive gin. What garden foodstuff do they use to make it? Let me start the timer.
Manure.
Mano, it's cornflakes. Mano, it's cornflakes.
He shells these a lot, actually. There's a clue there, but no correct answers received. The answer we were looking for was peas.
Oh, is it piece of peas? Yeah.
That's
You
easy
didn't realise
peasy.
you gave the clue after the counter stopped.
I know, I got it after that.
If you drink a lot of it, you get peased. That was my Sophie joke.
That was not a Sophie joke.
It actually kind of was.
That one was just silent.
Reading the same joke, but question 18. I'm going to give you a sequence now as revenge. Let me put this on the screen and make it easier for you. Oh no, show list. Rearrange these words to make the title of a 20th century book about psychedelics, followed by the name of the author. Start the timer.
10, 5,
Okay.
What did you put?
Three of you submitted answers. Only one of you was correct. The answer was Doors of Perception, Aldous Huxley. Who was that person who got it correct with the bonus points? And it was Amy.
Smart ass.
She really has
Drama
been
there
limbering
for
up
you.
her fingers this afternoon, isn't she?
She must have been reading while she was on that tanker train.
Yeah. She's using Siri, not Alexa.
No, it's just I knew Aldous Huxley was an author. So when he took Aldous Huxley away, you only had 4 words left. So I thought, Doors of
whatever. We're over
Perception,
it.
that seems right.
All right, you with your logical thinking. God.
He's got Matt Hancock behind to help him.
But maybe it could have been the perception of doors.
I know. Well, that's a risk I thought it's worth taking.
Heidi.
That's what I said.
Yeah, you're just mad.
He's having a breakdown.
Let's move on to question 19. I've already done a joke about this, so it was so not funny, you may not get the answer. I'm going to send a picture to your screens. Name the TV game show. Let me start the timer immediately.
10,
Don't get too for bed in this game.
5,
Cornflakes, Mano.
Okay.
Well, will Jamie hold up a box of cornflakes and say to Mano, have a look at what you could have won?
Yeah.
Well, 7 of you did get a correct answer.
Oh, I've been disconnected.
Actually, I just lied. 7 of you put an answer. 6 of you got a right answer.
Why did I get disconnected? Does it keep me carry on, or is it going to carry
No.
You put an answer in.
Not fair.
I'll let you know if it's correct. The answer that was correct answer would have been bullseye.
More like the lazy eye.
Red
Good
eye.
job, say.
Okay, so who got the fastest? And that was
Yay!
Yay.
I got worried there because it just threw me out of the app, and I was like, no!
I was panicking, pressing it, and wondering, why is it flashing? Why is it flashing? And then I realised it's because you got it the fastest. That's me right-clicking also. So there we go.
It's not
You've
the first
redeemed
time that
yourself.
happened tonight.
And we got the last question of this particular round, which the younger queens of this group will get. So I'm on. Look, I've done quite well with my homemade stuff. So it's like when you next see me, I'll have liver misfunctions even more. So put this question on the screen. With which boy band would you associate the surnames Payne, Horan, Tomlinson, and Styles? Let's me prime the timer. I can see a lot of these letters arriving as we speak, apart from Mano.
Is it going in the wrong direction?
He's just peed off. There's still a cardboard box in front of the freezer. Unpacking wine bottles. The correct answer was One Direction, of course. Who do you think likes young boy bands more than anyone in the room and got the correctest answer the fastest? It was Harry.
I thought I was going to be Harry then for a minute. I thought you were in there.
What?
I thought Dave Fenimore was after joining us.
I don't even know these young boy bands. Let's give you the scores on the board, Miss Ford. In the first place, it's Amy with 200 points, Dave with 116, Gary in third place 112, Sophie fourth with 76. In fifth place, Peter with 75 points, sixth place Mano 67, Fatty Pants is seventh with 57, eighth place Brendan with 45 points, and in ninth place Harry with minus 30.
Yay! As usual.
But anything to play for in this very last question round. So there's only one question in this whole round, but it's everything to play for. It's the nearest wins round. So I give you a question. You answer the question. It's a numbers question normally. And the person who gets it the nearest will get 30 points. Which, Harry, for example, you need 30 points to be in positive, no, not in positive, in zero. To be fair. So, I'm going to put this on the screen. According to a study made by Butcher's Dog Food, the average dog owner covers how many miles per year walking their dog? I just need an answer, and it's the nearest answer to what they've worked out. Okay. So, two of you didn't answer, and yet you wouldn't have lost any points for answering. So, the answer actually is 676 miles.
I didn't go.
A few of you were very close.
That's easy for you to say.
I've done the bottle of wine. It's not very easy for me to say at all. So who got that? The answer, the closest to get 30 points, and that was
Amy.
Fatty Pants.
Well done.
Okay, so the final scores are as follows.
We don't need to see it.
Well, Brendan and everything so low. First place is still Amy. Second place Dave. Third place Gary. Fourth place Fatty Pants. Fifth place Sophie. In sixth place is Peter. In seventh place Mano. Eighth place Brendan. And ninth place Harry. So what will happen is I will convert those points into league table points, which I put that on the screen now. So on the leaderboard in first place, Alan and Dave. So how we work this out, the fairest way is if you came first in tonight's game, and it was 9 teams playing, you would get the 9 points. The second place would get the 8 points. Third place 7 points, and so on. So I haven't got the energy of the maths right now to work this out and add it all on the spreadsheet. But that will change the scoreboard. Or the
even with Alan and Dave not being here, they're still in the lead.
It's a cruel world.
They just thought they could take a night off.
It's like buying a coat from the Europe and having £100 extra charged you. It is just the way the game works. We basically, at the end of each month, we'll look at the league table. We'll give them a prize of maybe fresh air. I don't know. Whoever is the top. Look, the more you play, the more we don't pay. But it's a taking part that counts, as my mother used to tell me. My mother used to, she still told me. I had to change it. My mum actually got diagnosed with COVID yesterday, so it's like, despite shielding. So I'm so used to, that's really bad putting that in order. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was this week's quiz. Thank you for everyone that has taken part. Harry, I just realised you asked what the code was in the chat a little while ago, but you managed to get it anyway because you got the code somehow. So thank you everyone for playing. Well done to Amy. Amy, you have either read a dictionary and an encyclopedia over the last few weeks, or you really are that clever and we didn't know.
Yeah, well, I've got a head full of useless information.
Oh. And it was a useless quiz. Perfect combination. So I believe the quiz will be back next Monday. If you are driving home, why? You should be staying at home. I was going to do a whole lot of drag jokes there, but I won't bother because they don't work. So don't forget, on Wednesday, and I'm talking also to the people who might be watching this on the stream outside of the event, we have the weekly woof with the pups, 8 o'clock, young boys who look at kink and fetish in a very educational way. On Friday, I'm back with Wake's Week. Myself and Sophie on Saturday. In the meantime, that's it. There's nothing else happening for Club F.O.D, I don't think. Have I missed something? No. Right, so I'm going to say thank you very much to everybody at home.